So this year, Star Wars has deviated from its yearly December release schedule to give us Solo, a Star Wars story, in May. Whilst many believe it to be too much too soon, there's a lot to like here. In my opinion, it thoroughly blows The Last Jedi out of the water in a majority of aspects. For example, although he needed acting coaching, I found the portrayal of Solo to be compelling, and the supporting cast was excellent too. The plot of the movie was fairly strong, with plenty of action so you never fell asleep. Unlike the previous film, released in December, this film has a far more enjoyable first act. We are plonked straight into the action. The opening credits subvert expectations, and I can see why this may cause some distress to some more die-hard fans, but I am of the belief that it is to distinguish the spin-off films from the main saga. The film features a great deal of fan service, some of it subtle, some of it not so subtle. There's a certain cameo from a beloved character that's clearly there for both fan service and to set up a franchise. One of my major gripes with this film is the main droid character. She's clearly only in the film for Disney to push an agenda and to make sure that all bases are covered. It's a poorly tacked on attempt at a political comedy that, quite frankly, this film really didn't need. There's a large amount of jokes in this film that make you cringe and are only there for the adults, as there were in the previous film. Another problem is that there's a decent amount of expectation required to enjoy this film, as many aspects require at least a basic understanding of the franchise. Where the film really excels is in its world building and locations. The first location we see is Han's homeworld of Corellia, which is a very dark and gritty location, with all the seedy attributes of the underbelly of scum and villainy. The train heist portion of the film is very exciting, and has just enough stakes to make it tense, but not enough tension to put you right on the end of your seat. The other major setting we see is the mining planet of Kessel, which is certainly a well-stylized planet with plenty of interesting Easter eggs. Paul Bettany is a compelling villain, but he doesn't have very much screen time, and doesn't have huge meaning, certainly to me. Woody Harrelson plays his character very well, but the actor playing Han, for me anyway, is the main focus, as he rightly should be, what with him being the titular character. Most supporting roles were well written and casted, besides the droid character mentioned before. Overall, I'll give this film a solid 8, 7.5 out of 10. It's a decent Star Wars film, but if you're a huge fan of Han Solo, it may not be for you, as it does reimagine his character a little, although he does still have the arrogance that came with Ford's portrayal of the character. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.